Good evening, Scott Presler, Jenkins Township, Luzerne County, Pennsylvania. I want to thank the board for working on the backlog of thousands of unprocessed voter registrations here in Luzerne. I know the number is approaching 2,300 unprocessed voter registrations, and that does not include paper applications. Now, what does concern me is the fact that the mail-in ballots is approaching 8,000 unprocessed mail-in ballot applications. And yes, board, we are aware of the SURE system numbers, and a reliable source has pulled those numbers for us. Now, this board has been in the news for several years. It was in the news in 2020 for throwing out ballots into dumpsters. In 2022, this board ran out of paper on Election Day in 2022. This board has a history of not making sure that every lawful vote is counted here in Luzerne County. That's why you're in the news. I want to make it clear, this board has said today that an Afghani, yes, an Afghani citizen that was brought to our country because Kamala Harris failed in the debacle of a pullout from Afghanistan. That's why that Afghani national is here in our country. And that person threatened a terror attack on Election Day. Kamala Harris funded the attack of Hamas and Iran on Israel on October 7th. Any member of the Jewish community that votes for Kamala Harris is voting for the destruction of the Jewish people in Israel. If Democrats care about black people, then why do they choose to support illegal aliens over the 3.6 million black children living in our country? If Democrats care about the American people, then why do they choose to put the illegal aliens over 500,000 Americans that are living homeless here in our country? We have 50,000 homeless veterans. Why do Democrats, if they have such passion for the rest of the world, choose to put Americans last? I tell you, Luzerne County is going to vote Republican this November, and we are going to elect Donald Trump. And I want to congratulate the Republican Party and Gene Ziemba and T.J. Fitzgerald for making sure that now, for the first time in modern history, there are more registered Republicans than Democrats in Luzerne County. My organization is Early Vote Action. We have 60 staff across the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, and I promise you, I will use every second for the next 27 days making sure that we work to elect Donald J. Trump. We elect Dave McCormick to the United States Senate. We defeat Matt Cartwright, electing Rob Bresnahan. We defeat Susan Wild, electing Ryan McKenzie. And we are going to turn Pennsylvania blood red peacefully and elect Donald J. Trump as the 47th President of the United States. I also want to say we're appealing to the Dominicans and Puerto Ricans. The Republican Party is about faith, family, finance, freedom. The Hispanic community, you have a place within the Republican Party. Democrats do not care about you, or they would make sure that our streets are safe.
Thank you very much.
Have a good day. Thank you very much.
Yeah.